Look what makeup can do, folks. Just cover that red right up. So what we're going to be doing today as I get ready is I'm going to go through some of my comments with you, just because I know you all like that when I do that, and I feel like it. I feel like talking about you all. So we're going to do a lot of glasses on, glasses off, so my ring light is up there and not facing us. I hope we're lighter than we were before, because the piano is over there. All the darkness is over there. We're go to the light. Go to the light. So there's going to be a lot of that moving around. I think I need to put on a little bit more moisturizer. I've only put on this Moisture Surge from Clinique. I'm going to be putting also on some Origins Ginseng moisturizer. This is actually my 4th moisturizer of the day, and it just keeps sucking it in. Okay, I'm going to read a comment, and we're going to go from there. And I'm going to cover up this crazy red-white face. Red, white, red, white, red, white. I'm actually going to read them backwards because I'm just going to read my newest one. And it's actually from Cheryl over at My Well-Rounded Life. Hi, Cheryl. She said, I love your car name. I named my car Lovey. Bubbles was my favorite car. She was a champagne-colored Chevy Lumina. She was 3 cars ago. I miss her. I do have a car. I have 2 cars that I miss. My current car is, I drive a Cadillac CTS. Her name is Daisy. And prior to that, I didn't care for that. Her car's, I had a G6. Pontiac G6. Brand new. Didn't really too much care for that car in the end. In the very beginning, I loved it because it was fixing a mistake that we made. I bought a used Jetta, had it for 2 weeks, traded it in, got every dime I spent on it, and bought a brand new car. Apparently, I don't do used cars very well because I panic the whole time about warranty and fixing, and can you take it to the dealership, and I don't know. I'm just not that person. But several cars back, actually before I was took my long nap, so it had to have been before the year 2000. I drove when my son was in high school, actually. Now I'm just flat out dating myself. Look what makeup can do, folks. Just cover that red right up. I drove a Ford, I don't remember what year it was, Expedition. It was relatively when they were kind of new on the scene. It's kind of that green color. Man, I loved that car. But the day I went into the hospital, when I took my long nap, oh, I just hit pan on my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation. Can you see it? All you panners are going to love that. I just hit pan. Anyways, the day that I went into the hospital, I took 8 kids to the mall. I went kind of about halfway through town and went and got my oil changed. And went over to my sister's because I wasn't feeling well and took a nap. So when I woke up from my nap 3 months later, honey said that they had forgot to put oil in my car, and he sold my car while I was asleep. So I loved that. I really did love the Expedition. And while I was sleeping, sold my car and bought my son his car that he bought him a brand new Chevy Silverado for his 16th birthday. He was 15 years old when I was in the coma, and they said that I was not going to make it on his 15th birthday. They told us that. But all of that happened, and And him not knowing what I was going to want. Could I drive a bigger car? Was I even going to live? He traded it off, bought the car for my son. He didn't even have his permit yet. But so we had that truck for a whole year prior to son turning 16. I didn't drive. I honestly don't recall when I started driving. Maybe, so I got out of the hospital late March. I maybe started driving, well, it took 5 months before they could take the wound vac off of me. So I never left my home for 5 months after that. So March, so let's just say April, May, June, July, August. I was going to say maybe October I tried to drive, maybe October, November, and then the next January we gave him the truck anyway. So I probably drove it for 2 or 3 months. It was okay. I like to drive a truck. But then after that, that next year after we got him all settled in his car, I got me a brand new Bug when they were kind of just back fresh and new, and it was that same color as the truck, actually, that real deep indigo blue. Both cars were the blue. That's my favorite color. See, he bought the truck thinking, I don't know what he thought. I know he must have thought it was going to Drew, but he bought my favorite color. So maybe he thought I would have been happy with the truck. I don't know. Regardless, I got me a little Bug. So, anyways, there's a little car story about the Gina. Let's see what else we got going on. I have a new subscriber. Hi, is it Tamson? Tamson. She commented a couple of items, a couple of comments, and watched a couple of videos. I say, welcome to the crazy lady. I hope you enjoy the ride. You never know what you're going to get. I'm just kind of on this journey, and I do skincare and every now and then a little bit of a get ready with me. And in general, I do my weight loss journey, and every once in a while, just because I love to do it, we throw in a little bit of the Lord in there. So if all of those things appeal to you, I hope you all stay around. She says, Gina looks wonderful. See, so she was watching my Greek chicken recipe. And my first cook and dine. How did you all like that? Do you want more of those? I want to continue doing that, but I really need to know if that's something that you like, if you enjoy, even if it's just a normal meal. Like last night, I made steak in a wine reduction, and we had steak fries. That's what we had for dinner. But I could have came in here and ate it with you so that you could have been involved and seen what we did and how we reduced and all that kind of stuff. Because normally I would have filled that up with a bunch of butter and, you know, maybe some heavy cream for the sauce and a little bit of Parmesan cheese thrown on top. I would have done all that, but we just did the wine reduction with a little bit of balsamic and about a teaspoon of butter. It was amazing. Still good. So many less points, and then I only ate about 2 or 3 ounces of meat anyways, and 5 French fries, because I'm not a big French fry person, so why use the points? But I could have. Point is, I could have, had you wanted it. But anyways, Tamsin said, looks wonderful. Thank you for sharing. I probably would have used whole grain brown rice. Yeah, you probably... It would have been a better choice. I used what I had on hand, and I don't think it needed the rice. I don't think it needed the rice. I don't think it needed the pasta. I think all of it would have been fine with just the chicken and the vegetables. It would have, in my opinion, tasted just as good without it. Oh, 3 comments. Thank you, Tansen. On what in the world did I do to myself on my lands. If you did not see that video, I'm going to put a little card up here. You need to. She said, best of luck in your endeavors, and she was new to my channel. God bless. This is the first video I've watched of yours. And she's 56 and is going through menopause. Amen, sister. So am I. Oh, the hot flashes. Let's not even go there. She's not on Weight Watchers or have never been in Weight Watchers. I've always heard it is an excellent program. Basically, due to my tight budget, the membership costs and fees are high for me. If you're tech savvy at all, you could go on iTrack Bites and it would work for you. It's going to give you the same outcome other than you don't get the meetings. But as far as being able to track the day-to-day journey, you could do it with iTrack Bites. Oh, she gets to stay home full-time to assist her husband. That's beautiful. I would personally love to be able to stay home full-time and maybe do this or something else. I'm ready to be home. Money doesn't warrant that yet, but I'm ready to do that. If you're wondering about my hair being flat to my head, I just got out of the shower, so it will curl up. I'm going to help it along a little bit. I so welcome you, Tamsin, and appreciate all of your feedback and joining in with us. We really enjoy it here on this channel. And a lot of the same people that you'll find here, you would find over on Let's Get Fit with Sandy. So if you wanted to take a peek over there, you'd find some very similar motivation and atmosphere. Carrie Pfeiffer says, thank you for being real. It is so hard to say no. Amen, Carrie. When you have to say it more than 3 times in one day, unfortunately, I gave in. That was the part that really messed with me. It really did. So, let me read one more. Angela My Life says, nothing wrong with you, it's life. Next time after the piece you decided to have, throw the rest in a Ziploc and in the freezer. Hard to tempt you from there. Right, Angela? Couldn't you have just been screaming in my ear that night? I need to put some lip balm on. I was going to go to the mall today and return 2 more things that I am taking back from Christmas. My Christmas just did not turn out well. It just did not turn out well. I am returning something that I just did a review on. I am returning the face needler. I think that is very much, I'm thinking that might be what's doing this to my skin because I'm allergic to metals. I don't know what I was thinking. I have to return the Laura Mercier translucent powder because they gave me medium, not light. And that Dior lip that I got was not the new one, which was what I asked for. The new one that kind of looks like a little bit of a pinwheel in the bullet, and they didn't give me the right one. So I have to go to Costco and return 2 things, and which are neither one are mine. So the money that I got for Christmas worked out well, but a lot of it did not. Stinky. Oh, the camera. That was what I was going to tell you. Very much considering returning the camera because of the way it focuses. You want to see? Focus on the hand. No, not the Gina. Focus on the Gina, not the hand. I don't know. It's just like, whoa! It's driving me crazy. I almost want to go back to my phone and save the $700-800, whatever he spent. Carrie over at Weight Watchers with Carrie said, I agree with Jill. All you can do is track it and move on. We all have bad days for sure, sometimes bad weeks, months, and years. Carrie, bite your tongue. The main thing is you're still here, Gina. We all love you, and you've got this. Keep on going. Yes. Let's see what Jill said. Jill said, all you can do is track it and move on. Such a shame when you were so determined to manage your mindset. It's really not his fault. Thank you for saying that because it wasn't. He knows that's my favorite. It's really not his fault. He is trying to make you happy. My husband knows what makes me happy is food, and he tries to get me things, but he is learning. I take them and eat a little, but throw the rest away when he doesn't know any better. I like your salad and hope you enjoy it. You are beautiful. Aw, thank you, Jill. Yeah, no, we've already had that discussion. He won't be bringing me my lunch, his lunch, home anymore. And we're going to have a little chit-chat with his boss. Just so you know, his boss isn't, that isn't normal that she would just, well, it is because that's her personality. She would just send things home. But she not only is my husband's boss's wife and boss, you know, they own the company. Their boy and our boy was best friends since childhood. So we are definitely intertwined. But yeah, me and fried chicken, I need to quit that. I need to get me an air fryer and start making it in the air fryer with cooking dines. That's what the Gina needs to do. Do I? Thumbs up if I do. Thumbs up if you agree that I need to do cooking dines. Because I'm questioning if you like them or not. Because eating on camera is really, really close to getting into the mukbang world, which I don't mind doing. I just don't want to, I don't know what you all would think about me eating on camera. I don't mind maybe just tasting it or just flat out eating my dinner with you and we enjoy dinner together. I'm good with both. I just need to know. And it would probably be right here. I don't know exactly how that would work out. Like how I could get the plate and my face. I don't know. I'm not sure, but we can figure it out. Tracy, hi Tracy. Tracy is, she lives by me. Just knowing they will weigh me in keeps me going. True. Did you decide to come to my meeting? I know we discussed it. It is when I stop going to my meetings, then I start to creep back to my old ways. I have to make myself keep going. Okay, so let's just talk about that. I have about 4 people that either I follow or they follow me that live in my county. Well, 5 if you count one that we used to hang out. I have no idea what happened. That just quit. She quit making videos and that was kind of the end of it. We have never met other than the one. Oh, it's strange. Okay, Barbara Pask says, just wondering how long you've been on WW and how much have you lost? Well, Barbara, March 20th, 2017, I started. We are nearly 2 years in. I lost 26 pounds year 1. December of 2017, they went to freestyle. I gained 13 pounds in 1 month. I have been battling getting that weight off ever since. I have not reached that 13-pound reloss yet. So as a whole, let's see, I'm not even 20 pounds. 19 pounds and some ounces. I was 26 pounds total. I am not there yet. It has literally taken me a year of up-down craziness to get back to where I was, and I'm not even there yet. But I have it. My nurse goes to WW. She's been my nurse for 30 years. Before all the crazy, she was my nurse, and they still are. I have the same doctor, same nurse. And she started in June, so 6 months ago, and she's lost 44 pounds. Now this is her second round with Weight Watchers. She lost all of her weight, got gallstones, had to have gallbladder surgery. Look at me fading in and out. Get my hand out of the way, Gina. And gained it all back, and maybe even plus some. And now she is on her way back down. So the program works. If you work the program will work for you. Color Me Influenced. I saw you over on Sandy's channel too. She said, I feel like I'm always fussing at you, but you know I'm not. I do know. Did you eat it because you didn't want to disappoint his boss? or him? Because it sounds like he knew it was wrong to give it to you. Well, that's not new. It is not new that he brought it to me. Every time they have it, she sends it home. And so the very second that he said, I brought you dinner, I knew what. So to answer your question, it isn't a matter of disappointing either one of them. It's a matter of we need to communicate to quit doing it, and she will. She will quit doing it. And for me to quit griping at him when he says, you're not going to like what I had for lunch today, because I know it's my favorite thing. And I just need to remedy that because I love fried chicken so much. I know without doubt that I could remedy that with an air fryer and boneless, skinless chicken breast. Throw some Pam on it. Maybe mince up a little bit of garlic. Put it in an egg mixture and maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon of flour. Dip all that chicken in there and throw that in the air fryer. It's going to have the same, or maybe even breadcrumbs, same texture. So many less points because you're not full of all that oil. I know that I could do that. I just haven't took the time to buy the thing and do it. I wish you could have fussed at him bringing it home and not fussed at him because you ate it. I can, and I did. We discussed it. It's over. But I am familiar with the struggle of food having such a power over me too. It just does sometimes. I had by that time of the evening, my restraint was just gone. It took a long time to get past that. If I really have. Today is my 2-year anniversary coming back to WW. I want to tell you 2 years into my journey that every day is not a struggle for me anymore. Some days, yes. Some days, no. You can do this, Gina. No more fried chicken. That last sentence was fussing. Smiley face and little hearts. And I do not know your first name. I wish I did. But thank you for everything that you said. And Elizabeth Baldwin said, sending you hugs from my heart. Love, Liz. Thank you, Liz. And Monica McGillicuddy said, hello, Monica. Dieting is such a struggle. My weakness is potato chips. Oh, man, me too. And onion rings. Once I start, I can't stop. And then I feel so awful. But I do it again and again. One day at a time. Again and again is the key words there. Again and again. Elizabeth Tobin said, oh my heck. I love that intro. I can so relate. I love fried chicken. Growing up in the Deep South, every Thursday was fried chicken night at my house without fail. So, I've been in a long-term relationship with, oh man, I love you, with fried chicken. A couple of years ago, I broke up with fried chicken in favor of a better health. Bless your loving heart. But let me just say that my mouth still waters at the thought of it. I look back with fondness. Slip up, duly noted. Lesson learned, and keep moving forward. You're doing great. Yeah. I have a rotisserie chicken in the oven right now. Does that help? I need to quit this. It's way too long as it is. I'm not really, I don't think at this point going to go anywhere today. Maybe Macy's, maybe not. But for lunch, I'm going to have rotisserie chicken and radishes and celery. And that's probably it for lunch. And then I have no idea what dinner is going to consist of because I didn't take anything out. It could be salad because that's what I have out. I might just eat a bowl of cereal. We do that all the time. So I hope you enjoy these type videos. I'm sorry I didn't get ready more. We're not going to call this a get ready with me because I didn't really get ready. This might be all I do today, and I'm okay with that. And we did more of answering some of your comments. I hope you like this. If you do, give it a big thumbs up, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye. God bless.